let's get this party started together. That is right. Anyways, guys, so we have some very interesting stuff, of course. GamesCom happened, I should say. Jeez, what is wrong with my spelling or speaking or whatever you guys want to think? But anyways, GamesCom happened this week, and it's really cool, so I will be talking about that in game news. But literally, though, there's some interesting stuff I do want to talk about that's been happening, and of course, we have community shoutout! Yes, that is right. Anyways, it's so cool to literally do that for, I know technically I was supposed to do it last week, but I kind of was just like, I need to rush everything, tell you guys what's happening Saturday night, boom, boom, boom. But anyways, but yeah, so we're going to do the community shoutout this week, and it's going to be very interesting who is the winner. So, but anyways, right off the bat, we're going to go to Gamer News, see what's happening over there, because I think you guys are probably going to enjoy what I do have to talk about, what's happening over there, and yeah. So let's go to it and see what's happening. Welcome back to Gamer News, of course, guys. Welcome back. Anyway, so we got some really cool stuff to talk about. We got, of course, Sun and Moon to talk about, which is pretty much the championship happening in San Francisco. You guys can check it out if you guys are into that stuff. If you are there, I should say. If you guys are in San Francisco, go check it out. Or if you're in that area, guys, you guys can check it out still. But anyways, they're having a little Pokemon tournament thing. IGN was showing some stuff of prizes you can win and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought it was interesting stuff. But anyways, the whole deal for the week, everybody, was Gamescom. Gamescom pretty much was showing off tons of games, trailers. There was interviews going here, there, everywhere. It's really interesting. Now I can explain every single detail about it, but unfortunately I'm not going to do that because that would probably take more than literally 5 minutes or even 10 minutes or probably even an hour. So, but literally there's tons of game trailers out there. It's pretty much everything I was showing at E3, just more explaining stuff like that. One thing I thought was really interesting to see even come out was RuneScape. RuneScape literally is getting DLC. They showed a trailer off. I think it's really amazing. And yeah, it's been so long since I've heard about RuneScape, even like in general. Like, I guess that game is still running pretty well, which is still awesome to hear. But literally, it was just amazing to even hear a trailer for it, because I heard about World of Warcraft for their DLC, but now RuneScape just came out with theirs, so that's even cooler. So, but even one thing I will talk about right now is Resident Evil 7. Now, to explain everything about even the demo, they showed a new demo trailer, which is more survival. Now, they just want to say that they're showing one specific thing for the moment. They don't want to show the YAR stuff at the moment. They just want to show one particular thing. Which I think is an interesting way to not spoil the game or whatever, but it's an interesting way to see that it's going to be a horrific game that I think everybody's been wanting to play Resident Evil for a reason. There's going to be weapons in the game, so don't worry about it. It's going to be the same way as it was since the first game. So, let's be ready for that stuff. Let's get to it, and really, there's lots of stuff that I think everybody would be interested in that went to Gamescom. So, but anyways, that's it for now. Let's go back to Saturday Night with ActionSaiyanGamer. Alright guys, that was Game News. Hope you guys are watching. Now, it's really interesting. Now, I will say I didn't talk about every freaking game that was announced. There was a lot of interviews and stuff like that that happened, but it was pretty much things that we've already seen already, especially at the E3, like, you know what I mean, like, they were just pretty much just showing off more gameplay and stuff like that, sure, and explaining what that gameplay is. Other than that, but it's very interesting how some interviews that went through are very fascinating, and the one thing I will say is definitely was the Crash Bandicoot one. Now, I'm not saying because, like, you know, I like Crash Bandicoot, and these other games are, well, pretty much, you know, they're just brand new and stuff like that. There are actually some really interesting games, like, there's really cool horror games coming out and stuff like that, and I think it's just great to see what's happening for that. But, literally, though, the Crash Bandicoot one, I think is really cool, even though it's Skylanders. I'm not personally going to get it myself, the Skylander thing, but if it was just its own Crash Bandicoot game, I definitely probably would get it, because it looks really good. It looks literally like Crash Bandicoot, and they were explaining that in the interview, and I think that's really interesting how, you know, they made that game, and I like how they're trying to bring kids and adults together to play games together, sit in the room with each other playing the game, and I think that's a really nice idea to see, you know, family members playing together, because nowadays, like they said, you don't really see that a lot nowadays with parents and kids. So, but that's really awesome that that's their idea of trying to bring people together. So. But anyways, Deadpool 2 literally talked about, which will have probably Cable. Well, I know they mentioned Cable already, but we'll also have Domino. Now, I think this is really cool that apparently Domino might be the bad guy in this movie. It's very interesting to hear more characters coming into the Deadpool series. We don't know, maybe there's going to be some more interesting characters coming into Deadpool as well. We don't know about, maybe it would be really cool if Wolverine was in it, but we already know that ain't going to happen. So that really sucks, but hey, you know what, it happens. It literally just happens. That's pretty much the whole thing. But anyways, one thing that does really suck is the Call of Duty zombie game. Like, zombie mode, I guess you could say, on the multiplayer for Infinity Warfare. This has been really getting really bad results on the multiplayer, and I really feel bad for Infinity War because, like, they're trying out these ideas, and I think what's happening is that they're trying to do just like all the other, you know, like Activision trying to do their way as well, and I feel like they're trying to go their way, but at the same time they're like, well, maybe we could try this, and then like, and I feel really bad for them because they're trying their best, and that's all they're trying to do is just try and make a great Call of Duty game. But hey, things happen, and literally I really hope things can turn out a lot better, because literally so far you get to play, and if you guys don't know, you get to play like pretty much a retro thing. Like, you get to play as a retro guy, so you can have like a mohawk, really like 70s clothes, 80s clothes and stuff like that, and you're pretty much fighting zombies in a freaking Spaceland area, which has nothing to do whatsoever with the game. Like, it is literally like its own game pretty much, except it's a mode on Call of Duty. So, but hey, maybe if we can actually try out the game ourselves, play it, maybe it might turn out better. But with the results we're seeing just by our eyes, well, there's been really bad results, and I really feel bad how Call of Duty is going in that way. You know, they could be going with like Battlefield 1, but unfortunately, well, like I can't really say. Hey, people do what they do, and I can't say much about that. So. But anyways, so right off the bat, I just want to talk about this is something for tomorrow. The Weird Podcast. Now, the pretty much behind the whole thing, we didn't get a chance to record anything. I tried doing it Wednesday. I know I should probably let everybody know ahead of time, but I was really more focused on trying to get the videos going, especially trying to go over my schedule, because my schedule is really messed up. Like, it's really messed up. I really miss the old schedules we had at work, and now it's like it's just flipped all around. Like, I'm working super early the next minute, I'm working like pretty much the whole day, and it's just like, oh my god, just like it's a nightmare schedule. So but literally though, so I was like trying to work around my schedule at the beginning, and I completely forgot about the podcast. And anyways, I said, hey, can we do Wednesday? People were busy. Then I said, what about Thursday? Then that didn't really work. And then I was like, then guess what? Then pretty much it was Friday. And I was like, well, that ain't gonna work. And then it was like, now we're Saturday. So, like, it's... So what I was thinking is that I am going to be giving you guys the fan mail questions. Like I said, I was going to give you the fan mail, because I said every second week is fan mail. So pretty much we'll be doing fan mail. So what I was thinking is that fan mail, then the next Sunday will be the podcast, then fan mail again, then podcast, and it's just going to go like that every Sunday. So if you guys don't mind that, I really appreciate that. You know, it's just, I guess everybody was busy this week, and I do apologize that we couldn't round up the gang for it. So I do really apologize for that. But anyways, right off the bat, we have to do this before the freaking movie releases, of course, which is the community shout-out! That's right, let's get into the community shout-out for a minute. Anyways, so, for the person for the month, it is literally Carlos Martel, and the reason behind it is because he's been literally sharing my videos a couple times now, and I really appreciate it a lot, and I really do. I've been actually getting a lot of great feedback about Pokemon, especially on Twitter. I was really shocked how much people are writing to me on Twitter now, and like, it's just amazing. Like, I had someone saying that recently, I just saw a post saying that my Pokemon videos is pretty much like almost the best Pokemon video up to date, and I think that is really amazing, like really awesome to hear from somebody say that, because like it's literally awesome, you know what I mean? So I'm really glad that, you know, my videos are actually getting to those improvements, which I was like, you know, like to me in general, and it might sound weird, maybe a lot of people might be like, well, you shouldn't be really thinking about this, but literally I find every time like I do videos, I always keep thinking like, did I do good on the video? Did I do bad on the video? Do I need to keep improving on the video? Like that's the whole point of why, like, I'm always thinking like it needs to be better every freaking day, and like, maybe like to me in general, like keep thinking about that, is it improving? But at the same time, maybe to you guys in general, maybe you guys think if it's a great video and a really awesome video and stuff. I don't know if it's a YouTube thing, I don't know, but literally in general, I think it's just being an artist in general that makes you want to do better and just keep wanting to do better. So I don't know. I have a lot of family members that are artists in my family, so that could be the reason behind it. I'm just saying, maybe, don't know. I can't really tell you, because I don't really know the meaning behind artists, because there's so many different styles of art nowadays that it's ridiculous, and you gotta understand, like especially for my family, to understand like how they do their art. And you have to understand like how they go through the process, you know what I mean? So like if I like understood from them, then maybe I can understand like where I got this kind of result from it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like it's very interesting that way. So, but anyways, we are gonna go straight to it. The movie releases for the week or weekend or whatever you want to call it, which is Ben-Hur. Now this is literally like a gladiator movie. I think it takes sort, like people are saying like it's like a different kind of like Jesus movie. Like I don't know if that's the real thing or not, but people around here were saying that, and I don't know. But that's what I just heard. But it looks like a really good movie, especially if you guys are into old movies, especially like in the gladiator times where they literally are like fighting off the two brothers against each other with horses, and I think it's cool. But anyways, the next one is called War Dogs. Now, apparently this one got okay review on it, but literally in general, it looks pretty good. I know, like, the way they describe it, saying that it's comedy, then the next minute it's not comedy. I completely understand, because it is a true story. You gotta remember that not every true story goes comedy. You know, it always goes either good or bad. Just saying, you know, you gotta understand what true stories are first before everything, so. But if you guys aren't into that stuff, then maybe you guys might like this, which is Kubo and the Two Strings. Now, this is an animated movie, of course, where pretty much this kid has pretty much like a guitar with two strings. And he plays the thing, and he gets like magic powers, and he can make things out of paper. Yeah, so if you guys are into that stuff, go for it, check it out. But anyways, that's it. That's all. That's it. Your Saturday night. Yeah, that's awesome. But anyways, get ready for your Pokemon episode. Like I said, Friday, Saturday is Pokemon, so be ready to see Pokemon. It's going to be really interesting, because this is like a new session of me recording, so it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to show you guys it. I know last Saturday I didn't get a chance to upload it. Don't know why it took so freaking long to do it, but hey, that's what happens. But other than that, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend.